Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for the player ratings. Lee, coming towards the end of the night. It's bloody cold. It's time to finish up a 2-2 result. Let's start with the goalkeeper today, Matt Turner.
Yeah, listen, I didn't think Matt was brilliant today. I didn't think he was too bad. A couple of mistakes. I think he was probably at fault for the first goal. You know, I'm not blaming him for the second goal. He's just unlucky. But all in all, if we're to go deeper in this competition, you know, I think he's going to be found out. I'll be honest. But you know, 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, fair result. Let's go to right back. Ben White. I thought Tommy Yasu would start today, but he put Ben White in there. What do you give him today? Yeah,
I didn't think he was too bad, Ben. I think he was a little bit sloppy on his passing, if I'll be honest, but defended well. Wasn't really tested. But just an average sort of a game from him, really. Like, you know, he doesn't really have a really bad game. I think he's had one all season. Well, that was at Man United game when he got took off at half time. But I didn't think he was spectacular today. But 6 out of 10 as well.
6, fair. Let's go into the centre back pair and let's start with William Saliba.
Yeah, listen, I think William was probably the best out of the bunch. I felt he defended okay, looked comfortable on the ball, scored a goal.
Yes.
So, yeah, 7 out of 10 for me.
Best out of the bunch, you say, is he? Would you give him your man of the match, or I've still got to wait for that one? Are you gonna?
I think it's out of him and Martinelli. So
we'll get to his result. Let's go to Jakub Kiwior, debut today for him.
Yeah, listen, he done okay. Some of his possession play was pretty good and all that. Like, I think he'll have to take a little bit of a blame for the first goal. Listen, it's not easy coming away from home European game to make your debut, so it was always going to be a little bit tough for him. But listen, he'll get better. So 6 out of 10 for me.
6 out of 10. Zinchenko, I want to hear your result from him. Obviously, we thought Creatino would be here, but there's clearly a massive bug going around. But Zinchenko today for you?
Yeah, listen, I'm surprised he come off because I thought he was a little bit influential in the midfield for us. I felt that, but. Again, there was lots of attacks coming down that right-hand side and left-hand side, and I don't think he stopped that many. So, but I think on the ball, he was okay. 7 out of 10. I didn't think he was that bad, but not one of his better games. Okay,
let's go into the midfield. Georginio for you, Lee.
Neat and tidy. I have to say that with Georginio. Neat and tidy without really contributing too much going forward and all that, but just picks up the play, keeps the ball ticking away nicely. Sometimes in that first half it looked like he could get caught out a few times, but he didn't. But 7 out of 10 for me.
7 out of 10. The man you wanted to see start, Granit Xhaka, just in front of him.
Yeah, I thought Granit done okay today. Yeah. I thought he was, you know, he was pretty solid. He was getting on the back post in the first half, making a few things happen. Listen, it wasn't a spectacular performance from him. You know, got the goal, or is it his goal? I don't know. Like, but you know, he's a good leader. I felt 7 out of 10. Solid performance from him today.
You're right. Oh yeah, there was a big deflection on it. I wonder if it was going in. I know they gave it as an own goal, but I wonder if it was going in. But anyway, let's go into his other midfielder next to him, Fabio Vieira, back in Portugal.
Yeah, do you know what? People have said that he was poor. I didn't think he was poor. I felt it was a mixed bag by him, and that seems to be what's happening with him. Like, he does good things, bad things. You can see he's a good player.
Yeah.
You see he's got ability, but he needs to improve physically. And but I thought he was neat and tidy at times. Then he gives the ball away and everything like that. Just, you know, 6 out of 10. But you know,
he did get moved into a false nine position. I know in the midfield, I think he was all right there, but you know, that's not his natural position in that false nine.
No, and that's what he done, and he's prepared to put in a shift for the team. And I didn't, as I say, I don't think he was bad today, like, you know, but he wasn't really contributing anything as well. So he was just, you know, he done okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the star boy, the little Chile, Bukayo Saka played a full night, I believe, today, and a lot of people would have thought, you know, rest him. I know Robbie before when we had a debate about, you know, should Arteta rotate, he did. He's like, I do not want to see Bukayo Saka. Ended up playing a lot of minutes today.
Yeah, I didn't want to see him, and I was expecting him to come off. But listen, I didn't think he was at his very, very best today, but still looked lively, still looked dangerous. Some of his control and the way he goes past players. If anything was going to happen, it was going to come from him.
Yeah.
So that's how I see that. 7 out of 10 for him.
7 out of 10. That's a fair result. Let's go to the player that you said is in contention for your man of the match, Gabriel Martinelli.
Yeah, listen, I thought Gabby done well. You know, if he'd have scored that goal, it would have been a 10 out of 10 performance. You know, I thought with Gabby today, I thought he looked good. But the one thing that let him down today, I think he gave the ball away cheaply at times, and I think, to be honest, we was guilty of doing that all around, you know, most of the players and everything like that. So for me, I felt that perhaps on the day, 7 out of 10, but we know he can do better.
Yeah, apologies, I said it on the other wing, but he actually played up front today. Let me go to Emile Smith-Rowe, who was on the other wing.
No, it was Nelson.
Nelson, sorry, terrible of me, look at me.
No,
Reece Nelson.
I'll let you off that one. Like, you know.
Thanks, Lee.
Again, we've restarted off really well, looked sharp, looked like he was going to do things, very, very pacey, no real end product, and that summed it up with that corner towards the end when he just floated it across everybody, like, you know. Listen, I think he's got something. He's got something to offer the squad, the team. He needed a better performance, I'll be honest. Like, I thought in the first 20-25 minutes, I thought, like, faded. Yeah. But not criticising him for that, because, you know, he's not had a lot of game time. That's his first start, so he's always going to fade. Yeah. So I think a 6 out of 10 would be fair with him as well.
That's fair enough. I'm going to quickly rattle through some of the subs. I thought it was Emile Smith-Rowe that was on the wing, but it wasn't. He did come on off the bench. Emile Smith-Rowe for you today.
He looked neat and tidy when he came on. And it was good. We get kept in for an extra half hour. We actually see what he had to do after the game.
Extra fitness.
I think he might be fit for Sunday after that night, you know. So he works hard doing that. Listen, neat and tidy. You know, it's a bit harsh to give him a mark and all that, but he kept us ticking by 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Thomas Partey, another player that we saw doing extras after the game. Thomas Partey for you today.
Yeah, very interesting to see him doing not as much as Smith-Rowe, because it's, you know, and Tomiyasu, who come on, must have done enough minutes not to get out of that, like, you know. Yeah. But again, neat and tidy, nothing spectacular for Thomas. He just come on there, just shored it up a little bit, which is what we needed. 6 out of 10.
Tomiyasu?
Oh, I thought he come on done well.
Yeah, he did.
I thought he come on, he looked lively, started off making some good runs, defended very, very well, solid performance. I thought he was back to what we know Tommy can do. I think, like, he wasn't great at the weekend against Bournemouth, but he produced a good performance today. 7 out of 10 when he come on.
Okay, Gabriel Martinelli?
Didn't really do a lot, really. I was a bit of a surprise that he come on, if I'll be honest. But a 6 out of 10. He didn't really do too much.
I believe that is all for the subs and the players. Quickly, the referee for you today.
Oh, I thought he was poor.
Yeah, he was.
I thought he missed so much, you know what I mean? And then even got in the way of one of her attacks, like, you know what I mean? So, no, you know, the standard of refereeing is not good in the Premier League, as we know. Coming into Europa League is probably, you know, a competition down, and you could see that with the refereeing, like, you know. But basically, he had a shocker. Yeah. 3. All
right, then
Mikel... He did have a good kit on.
Mikel Arteta, Lee.
Listen, Mikel, I thought, couldn't win today. If he'd have played a full team, people would have turned around and said, oh, why he's playing a full team. If he played rotated too much, I think he got it right tonight. Like, you know, I know we didn't win, but I think there was enough rotation there to get us through to Sunday. So, 8 out of 10 for Mikel. And
then lastly, the fans who had to deal with snow delays, train cancellations, bike rides into the stadium. It was all a bit of a madness, but they made it in the end.
I've got to say today, like, you know, people will not realise that there was plane delays, which meant that fans missed their connecting flights, trains out to get. Some of them getting on the coaches. Like, you know, one fan had to hire one of those little scooters to get here. Like, you know what I mean? We've had some right stories today, and a lot of fans didn't get in till like 20-25 minutes after the game. Just it was a bit of a nightmare for the fans. It's been a nightmare for us because of the snow the week before. Yeah. Always going to big up the Arsenal fans. I thought they were fans. Humour as well when we scored our second goal, we started taking them out because they played us on. So I think that Arsenal fans were in great voice again today. Like 9 out of 10 for us.
Yeah, big up the fans. Listen, let us know your ratings on the AFTV Plus app on iOS or on the Play Store. Thank you for watching this video. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you're new. And guys, we'll see you again at Fulham come Sunday. Take care.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.